Jordan Bell, third. Jordan Bell, third. Yo, 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 yo. I've been getting dirty money, Jordan Bell, third. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds. Sipping on Ciroc, trip 'em up with the words. I done popped the Molly and I think it's be my third. Jordan Belford, Jordan Belford. I've been getting dirty money, Jordan Belford. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds.
I just flipped a birdie, money so dirty. Got my bitch a mink, furry like Furby. I came and made a million, spin it on a rollie. Stacking good, feta cheese or ravioli, or maybe fettuccine. 30 mark.
Hello incoming managers. My name is Jack Holmes and I'm the current CEO of Erie 27 Sensors. Over the past 8 years, we've worked extremely hard to become one of the strongest competitors in our industry. We pass on a company to you with a market share of 16.77%, a stock price of $57.81, a market capitalization of $135 million, a cumulative profit of $55.6 million, and a total contribution of 38.2%. Our initial strategy was to be low-cost providers, innovating several new products within the beginning of the simulation to capture a market share of 25% by the 8th round. Given this, our main business focus was to max out long-term debt and issue a large number of common shares in the first round to fund investments in increasing capacity and introducing a new product into the high-end segment. We predicted this would increase our market share immediately and capture market share from the competitors, decreasing their revenue and increasing our own. We plan to compete in both the low-tech and high-tech markets in order to be accessible to more customers. We are going to introduce 3 products in the low-tech segment and 2 products in the high-tech, and cycle these products every year so that we always had a product in the ideal position with the correct age, guaranteeing our highest profits. Thus, our core activity within our business system was to introduce new products for market innovation. By increasing the sales budget and promotional budget, brand equity will be increased and establish our products in the market. Additionally, we also plan to invest in TQM initiatives, which will bring our products to the market faster and increase our demand. Focusing on green initiatives allows for demand for products to increase, and investing in the quality function deployment effort would increase our R&D times by up to 45%, which would be crucial in our strategy.
Initially, our strategy was to focus equally on both the high and low-tech markets. However, high competition in the high-tech sector, as well as low product contribution margins in the high-tech sector, caused us to shift our focus to becoming a low-cost producer. We focused mainly on maintaining a very high market share in the low-tech sector to increase our revenue and steal revenue from our competitors. In addition, our low-tech products offered the highest contribution margins, drawing the greatest profit, which translates to high long-term profitability. Our high-tech product was mainly used to reduce the market share of our competitors, maximizing profit where possible. Our manipulated strategy was narrower than our initial plan. We realized that costs associated with buying capacity and increasing automation of new products outweighed the benefits of having additional products to cycle. Rather than introducing new products, we would focus on accurately rotating our 3 efficient products, resulting in more demand and higher contribution margins. We no longer acquired capital through issuing stock because we wanted to maintain a high share price and avoid stock dilution, focusing on bonds instead. We had paid 30-cent dividends over the 3rd and 4th years rather than buying back stock, as it is a more inexpensive method to increase stock price. One of our adjusted strategic objectives was to reduce the high-tech market share of our competitors, which comes with the disadvantage of reducing our contribution margin to maintain higher demand for these high-tech products. We sacrificed profit for a product demand. We then implemented TQM initiatives to bring our products to market faster, with lower cost and increased demand. However, we invested in more efficient initiatives than originally planned, such as concurrent engineering over quality function deployment effort. Further implementation of TQM initiatives were planned to continue to increase demand and lower costs, which is essential to our success. In addition, we further funded recruiting and training hours, which decreased our turnover rates and our total administration costs, furthering our increasing net profit. Finally, Maintaining products in the ideal position was an essential part of our goal for keeping a high market share and improving profits.
We were unable to increase customer awareness to 100% for all products. Eat was our only product at 100%. However, we increased our customer awareness of other products by increasing spending on our sales budget. We also decided not to introduce 5 products by round 7, which is what we had originally planned. As we analyzed the competition in both markets, we saw future difficulties of having too many products competing for market share in the same market. Therefore, we had 2 low-tech products and 2 high-tech products so that we always had one properly positioned product in each market. In addition to this, we realized that paying dividends earlier on would benefit the organization greatly in terms of driving the stock price up.
Our main competitive advantage was our high contribution margin for our product Eat of 45%, which allowed us to maintain a high net income despite lower sales than our competitors. We also had an advantage in sustainability and profitability as we increased automation for all of our products in order to maintain high contribution margins. Our products were consistently positioned to meet ideal demand in the market segment, and our TQM initiatives have significantly reduced R&D times for our products, allowing us to bring newer products to the market more quickly and modify our high automation products in a timely fashion. Our advantages are sustainable for as long as we maintain a high automation rating than our competitors and continue to invest in TQM initiatives. A competitive disadvantage of our organization was our high R&D times caused by the high automation of our products. The competitive advantage of automation decreased costs that offset this disadvantage caused by the high R&D times. So we decided to make automation a priority. Thus, we invested in concurrent engineering to decrease R&D times by 16%. Prioritizing our investments in R&D over material costs is what drove this disadvantage, but we justified the decision through our low labor costs.
The first lesson we learned is the importance of increasing market share through increased production. Despite a high contribution margin, we did not increase our production enough to attain the proper market share. We felt that this was our fatal flaw. We focused too much on cutting costs and not enough on the growth we need to stay competitive. We learned that ultimately, increasing revenue is just as important as increasing costs. The second lesson we learned is the importance of TQM initiatives to increase demand and cut variable costs and R&D times. We did not introduce TQM initiatives early enough while other competitors did, and as a result had much higher demands and we did not stock out. This crippled us for a round as we paid much higher inventory storage fees and as a result decreased net income. The final lesson is that while it is important to make your own decisions, it is just as important to know the market and to outperform your competitors. We found that the best way to plan what decisions we were going to make was to see what our competitors had done and what the results of those decisions were. This also helped us with forecasting because we were able to see how many units everyone was selling and what price they were selling at.
One recommendation for the incoming management team is to increase automation early on in the project. Automation is a way to reduce variable costs as it makes the production cycle more efficient. It is a capital-intensive initiative and may deplete cash in the early portion of the simulation, but having a high automation rate saves more money in the long run. Having a low variable cost results in a higher contribution margin and more profit per unit sold. The drawback to automation is that it increases R&D times for our products. This is why we recommend to only apply high levels of automation to low-tech, as we manage the size and performance less often. Another recommendation we have is to plan ahead regarding purchasing capacity and developing products in R&D times. Purchasing capacity early on is vital, as it takes 1 year for each capacity update to be implemented. Therefore, capacity is an area in which capital must be invested early on. It is also important to purchase capacity quite early, as it enables more products to be sold and more revenue to be generated. Regarding developing products in R&D times, at the outset, the management team must decide in which segment it will focus its products. It is also essential to plan ahead regarding size and performance, as these take a significant amount of time to put into effect. Our third recommendation for the incoming management team is to start investing into TQM initiatives as early as possible. Putting a large amount of money into TQM helps to increase demand and R&D efficiency, as well as decrease variable costs. You may not see a big difference initially, but helps significantly in the future and gives you advantages over your competitors.
Incoming executive management. We We have done our best to leave you with a great company, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. We hope you bring Erie 27 Sensors to unimaginable heights.